Can we skip to the good part?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the yard in sections, okay, and then that way I can do each section at a time and work on each section type thing, and then we can see the before and the after results. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to call what will I call this section here? Hang on a minute. We're going to call this, hang on. Alright, I'm going to call this section, I'm going to call this section number 1. So it's all of this here. I've already been, as you can probably tell, I've already been tackling this tree today. That. And that. So that's going to be section 1. So that's section 1. Tree's got to come down. So that's section 1. Okay. Actually, and I'll include that and that. Because the flower beds, the garden bed wood is going to be taken up. It's been taken up and removed, and then I'm just going to mow all along there. And the same thing there, and the same thing with that in there. So up to there, it's just grass. This is weeds, grass, bit of dirt, and the wood to make the garden bed boundary. Same thing here. Not touching the enclosure, okay, that's not included. It's just that on the outside. And then there's all that wood and grass needs to be removed and mowed in there, and all this along the side of the house, and that big tree needs to be removed, as well as the epoxy garden bed stuff. You can actually see, probably you can see that's what the garden bed thing is, and it's all rotted and decayed and everything, so it's all in pieces. So I want to be able to just mow along here. I'll probably end up putting in a garden, but that's not until later. That stays for now until I get a gate, until I get a proper gate. That stays. Yeah, and remove all of this here so that I can mow. God, sounds like they're having a fight next door. and there's a big pothole there. So got to make sure careful of the big pothole. So yes, so this is section 1. Still got to get that out. Don't know where my saw is, so I couldn't do any more to that today. But that part there is looking good. I mowed over the wood as well, so you can see where the wood is that has to come out. So as you can see, and then the wood's all along here, see? So that's got to be removed. Big wood, and this bit, and that there needs to come out. Oh, needs to come out. So I can just properly mow. But it's looking better. And mowed in here, so that still has to be removed, all of that. And I cleaned that out, so that's all nice and clear. I've still got to get rid of that and get rid of the tree. That's all been this like cut, so that'll just die off. Got to get rid of that, and that's it. for today. I did a good job. Heat stroke and all. Starting to rain, so yeah, got to get that hose out. You can see it's all embedded in the ground, in the dirt, so I've got to get that out. But yeah, so there we go. Okay, thought I'd take a video. So this is the latest on it. This is section 1 still. So there you go. Looks bigger, doesn't it? It's quite a big yard. So I'll take some photos and I'll get a video of it tonight when it's dark as well. Lolly! Leave them alone. She wanted to go in her house. Leave her alone. Go and get back on your bed. Okay, section 2 is removing the weeds. It's removing these weeds here. The hoses stay, by the way, but all the weeds have to be removed. All of that needs to be removed. All of this needs to be removed. Right to the corner. Lolly's not included. All this needs to be removed, like as in weeds and stuff. All of this needs to be removed. All of that needs to be removed. And then there's the swimming pool with everything in it and everything around it. So this is section 2. Okay, and the weeds to here. So the weeds to there along the fence and down, all in section 2. What is in that swimming pool is everything and anything, mainly paper and wood and weeds. But yeah, there's a bit other metal and stuff, but yeah, so that's section 2. Okay, just a quick note with section 2. I'm taking all the stuff, like all the wood and everything that's here, and I'm transferring it all over to here to make that part of section 2, because once I get people to come in and remove that, they can also remove that as well. So section 3 is this one here. This is section 3. From there, right across. Now I'll tell you what that is, all of that. looks worse than it is. It's overgrown grass, left tree cuttings, and a doghouse and bricks. That's all that is. And all of that along with that tree stays, that other tree stays, like that tree there stays, that tree stays for now, and of course the big pine stays, and then weeded all along there to there and down. So that's section 3. Section 4 is that fence to be removed and taken away, of course. And then all that stuff that's in there, all that, which is comes to there. So all of that as well. And all of that. Not sure what's underneath that. I know there's grass, and I would imagine it's just grass and wood. And that tree needs to come down and poisoned. And then these garden beds here, these bits of wood here, they need to come out as well. So I can just straight out mow across. So, and that's section 4. Did I say it was section 4? Section 4. I was going to save for camera next year, but screw it. I'm going to get that tree removed. Or at least the to that branch, that lower branch. Everything from that lower branch up, and same thing, even it out, and same thing with that one. So I found a place that will do it, so, and then I can just save up and get that taken out. Or I might kill it and just let the ivy take over. It would look nice, wouldn't it? And then that would eventually just be covered completely in ivy. It would be a nice feature, wouldn't it? Stick some solar Christmas lights on that at Christmas, and it'll be our Christmas tree outdoor. Oh, it'd be quite nice. Anyway, look, that's section 4. So As you can hear, we've got thunder. Got thunder? We got thunder? We got thunder. Yes, we do. So I've still got to do all that there and that. Oh, lightning too now. That. Start to spit. We've still got to get rid of that big swimming pool. We've got to get rid of all that crap that's there. But I'll show you Lolly's bed. And we've got to de-weed all that. Oh. But this is... Careful, I'm going to step on your tail. But that's Ow! Ow! Will you stop? That's Lolly's bedroom. And it's the chicken's bedroom in there. So I got to get rid of that. I don't know what I'll put there. I'll put some flowers or something there. There's more thunder coming. I just saw lightning. It's all happening over there. We'll get more thunder in a minute. Here it comes. Got to get rid of this. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah. We've got to get rid of that over there. Got to get rid of that. But I've been pruning, all ready to take my cuttings off those trees. And took the cuttings already off the big plum. And I've got to just tidy up this part here. A bit of that. But look, I removed the dog kennel. So I've got to remove that piece of wood. And then I've got to remove those pieces down there. I've got to get rid of that. And I want to get rid of that big bush there. And then we've got to clear that there and cut that back. I might take that piece and put that in Eggy's cage today. Or one of them in Eggy's cage because he likes that. Yeah. And then get rid of all of this. But so far it's coming on good. And a little bit here and a little bit there. I love my backyard. I love open space. I really do. Like if I can remove all of that and then put like an aviary and a chicken shed all in one and a spot for Lolly to be in, to go all the way along the fence line, I'd be wrapped, you know. I really would. I'd be thrilled. It'd be so good. And then Eggy could come out, and Bean could come out, and Mama Car, when I get it, could come out, and everything. So good. But that's it. That's it, guys, so far. I want to try and get that back part done first, more so than anything. So that that's all done. And get rid of that. Probably remove the wood that's along there that makes the flower bed and just mow it, I reckon. And yeah, get rid of them. And de-weed. And de-weed all of that as well. Get rid of that tree there. It's gonna, you know, I don't know if it's gonna pour or not, but if I hold the camera out close enough, long enough, we might get to see some lightning, because lightning's been over there. Are we going to see some lightning? Are we going to see some lightning? We're watching for lightning. Now that we're watching for it, we won't get it. And if we do get it, it'll be when I put the camera down. Oh, I can't be bothered waiting. But yeah, so there you go. So that's the backyard. So that's what I've been doing. It's looking good. It needed a really good mow after all that rain and everything we had. The ground's still pretty soft, but it was, you know, firm enough sort of for me to be able to mow it. There are holes all over the place because Lolly and Gypsy have been digging, but you know, we're getting there. So yeah, so there we go. So got to get rid of that pool and all this stuff here. So I think it'll be in 5 stages. I reckon get somebody to come and remove that first. So that's section 1. And then I reckon that be, and then that and that pool will be section 2. And then I reckon this be section 3, and then I reckon that will be section 4. Yep. And then get a new fence built, and it'll look really good. Yeah, it will look good. So there you go, so that's what I've been doing. So I thought I'd come out and show you guys before it started to rain. So there you go. Okay, that's it for today. That's what I've been doing. So that will look way better once that's all been put together and everything like that, so that'll be good. So yeah, so there you go. So that's the backyard. Where's Lolly Lou? Well, she's not in her bed. Where is she? Where is she? Where's Lolly? Oh, look, where's Miss Lolly Lou? She might be behind everything. There's a little peekaboo area. There's a little area around here. She's been going in. And she's not there. I wonder where she is. Let's go look for Lolly. Let's go look for Lolly. I need to get another lawnmower, an electric one. That cuts the grass a bit shorter. Where is she? Let's go look. There's the chickens. Oh, she's not in here. Yeah, all this has to get cleaned out as well. But I wonder where she is. Oh, she's not there. She's probably around here. Let's look for Lolly. She's not there either. Let's call her, hey? Where she is. Lolly! Oh, there you are! There you are! That's a nice little hole. Yeah, that's a nice little cubby. She was in there, guys. Looking out at us. Looking out at us, hey? There is actually a path. You wouldn't know it, would you? There's actually a footpath. Let's see if we can find the path. See? There's part of it, and it goes all the way up into there. But the grass and weeds and stuff have taken over. But that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna go inside. See if it rains later or not. Okay with that? I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay, this is section 5. Where all that needs to be cleared. All that needs to be cleared. And a new gate put in. That one removed and a new one put in. I'm thinking of getting the new gate and putting it like from there over to there. I'm thinking. Or taking it from this post here. Taking it over, and then that way the guy can still get to the meter, and then just put a little garden in here maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that section, there's more actually. So that's that, and I'll keep that wood there. I'll get that cut up, or I'll use it for something, but probably cut it up. And all of that removed except for the wood. Don't want that taken. Don't want that taken, and I don't want that taken. They've been there for about 5.5 years with fishing wire, and that's still as firm as the day I put it in. And that little flower bed thing stays as well. That needs to be poisoned And then along there needs to be weeded. That stays. But that big thing there needs to go. That needs to go. And just weeded. And that, just weeded. So that's section 5. And then section 6 is this. Needs to be weeded. Those palms need to come down, but preferably weeded first. All that needs to be weeded along here. That palm tree needs to come down. All that's, and then we'll get it back in here. All this needs to be weeded. That garden bed railing needs to be removed so I can just mow. That big bucket thing, that big blue one can stay. Everything in it though needs to go. Those white things need to go. They need to go. Everything there except for the rake needs to go. All this needs to go. The heater stays, of course. The pots, the vases stay. That has to go. Those 2 slabs stay. That backsplash glass one there, that stays. That edge thingy stays. Of course, it would all be put in. It would all be put away so that when it was this section was getting done, it wasn't out here. That would stay, but as I said, that would get moved, so that's not a problem. But the rest of it all goes. All that has to go. That wood has to be cut up. That white thing on the top of it needs to go. All that needs to be cleared, cleaned, cleared, weeded, and then probably put cement in between the bricks so that it was all nice. That fence fixed. That done there. Ladder stays, but as I said, that would be put somewhere. So yes, so this is 6. Is it 6? I think it's 6. I think it's 6. Section 6. So yeah, so this is section 6. So yes. And those slabs need to be taken inside. But they're pretty heavy, so it takes about 4 guys to lift. So can't see that getting done in too much of a hurry. So so there you go. So they're all the sections of my property that need working on and fixed up. And then once they're all done, I can then concentrate on doing an aviary, which I'm going to remove that garage. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to remove the garage, Actually, I'm going to get rid of that as well. So all of that's going to go. And I'm going to put in an aviary. And I might actually pay to put a gate from there right along to the fence, I'm thinking. Because I'm going to remove the garage and that. And I'm going to put an aviary in, which will probably be it'll be the width from the fence to the garage. Or maybe less. Maybe from the fence to the door there of the garage. And it's going to go all the way, it's going to go all the way to the back fence. And I'm going to quarter it off so that it's going to be for the chickens as well. And I'll let the chickens go in it as well. And then Eggy, Beanie and Mama Car, will not get him or her, will be able to go in it, and then that will all be clear. And then we can just put we can put a shed here. Well, we can put a little garage shed thing here for all the tools and the mowers and all that sort of thing. And it'll go really nice, I reckon. And of course there will be a spot for Lolly's little house, her bedroom. So yes, so that will look really good, and then that will free up a lot more space. But that's, anyway, that's section 6. So, and then section 7 will be removing that and building, and then section 8 will be building the aviary and putting in the sheds and stuff like that. So that'd be good. That can be nice. So there you go. So they're the sections that we're working on. So there you go.